A new friend, a long-lost friend, another friendly news right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to RomRom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to our regular news roundup. Thank you for watching, my name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. If you have any news for us, send us a mail to news@romrom.net. No need for a lengthy introduction today, just the pure news with no bullshit to tease the mighty YouTube algorithm as others do. Let's go! Once again, the marvelous Wreckfest is on sale, this time because the parent company of the developing studio, THQ Nordic, is celebrating their 10th anniversary. Until the 23rd of September, that's this Thursday, you will be able to buy Wreckfest for half the price, with most of the DLCs also at half the price. Be aware, the DLCs only bring new cars, but you may want to get the Seasons Passes, or at least the Seasons Pass for the first season. We've said over and over again that sim racing is on the up, and proof of that is the number of companies getting into this market and dipping their toes in the water. Well, now we have a new one. Known until now mostly for liquid cooling, especially in the world of overclockers, Asetek is entering the world of sim racing with the Invicta sim racing pedals, which are sold either as throttle and brake or together with a clutch pedal. The brake is a hydraulic pedal in the line of the Huizinga systems, with throttle and clutch being mechanical, but with the clutch also simulating the bite point of real-life cars, the point where you know the clutch has engaged. Clutch bite point and the strength needed for braking can be configured with their Raceroom software, which is also used to calibrate the setup. From what we've seen in our first glance at the product, it's a no-nonsense product where form follows function, but as in great engineering, it ends up looking good because of that. Providing they are successful in the market with their pedals, Asetek wants to expand into wheelbases, steering wheels, shifters, rigs, motion rigs, and whatever else increases our joy of sim racing and their joy of counting money, we suppose. Asetek's goal at the end of the day will be to offer an integrated product where all parts fit together and work without intervention of the user. None of the chaos we have today, where you may have to spend half an hour just to have all components working together. Here's looking at you, Automobilista 2. This is a high goal and we'll see over time how far Asetek comes to fulfill it. Also, the company they've built is called Asetek SimSport, which hints at hardware used for any other kind of sports simulation in the future. Coming back to the near future, after releasing the pedals to the public, the next goal will be wheelbases, for which they have licensed the intellectual property and know-how from SimuCube, as they consider their products the best in the market. Their further thinking will be to add cableless rims to the base, with or without display, depending on your preference. And while at the moment we are talking about the high budget and high quality market, they want to do something similar to what Fanatec did with their CSLDD wheel and go to the lower budget market by offering the same quality but with less features you may not care so much about when you are on a budget. Asetek is a company from Denmark, by the way. They're back! It had gotten very quiet after Motorsport Games bought Kartkraft and its studio, which were 2 people in total at that time. If you, as did we, were wondering what would become of Kartkraft, rejoice! In an official statement, Zach Griffin, director of studios at Motorsport Games Australia, has made it clear that not only is Kartkraft alive, it's going to be growing. Let's go through his statements one by one. The studio has grown from 2 people to more than 10 and will be publishing the track Genk this Thursday, with more content promised to be released regularly until the end of the holiday season of this year. With every release, the price of Kartkraft will go up a little bit until it reaches the full price at the end of the early access phase, scheduled for February of next year. Latest at this point, Kartkraft will offer multiplayer racing. For those who already own Kartkraft, and we suppose for those who buy it before Thursday, these content updates will come at no further cost. We can only join Zach in his statement to buy Kartkraft as soon as possible if you've been toying with the idea. It's an excellent karting simulator with fantastic VR support. Until now it was weak with regards to content, which seemingly will change starting Thursday. Sadly, we heard no news about Kartkraft opening up to mods, which was on the roadmap since before they were bought up. We hope they will allow mods sooner rather than later and learn from the success of Asetek Corsa. By the way, we did notice Zach wearing a NASCAR 21 t-shirt, did you? Go back and check it out. He would have looked cooler in a Rom t-shirt though. If you like this video and would like to see more and better produced ones, consider becoming a patron, thus letting us spread our wings. The more support we get, the more time we can spend on these and other videos. New in the roster of tracks you can be driving on Raceroom is Nogaro, the mostly high-speed track in southwestern France that is mostly host to Formula 3, track racing and motorcycle races. The track is available already for less than €6 USD and 500 VRP. Together with the new track, Raceroom also released a new update with a new layout for the Nürburgring, a log for multiplayer races so you can investigate crashes, interestingly a simulation of the material properties of the red and blue runoff at Paul Ricard, which slows down cars, and different changes to the AI for some cars and tracks. And not content with that, they are teasing the TT circuit Assen, where we had a race with Asetek Corsa friends not too long ago. See the link in the description. Sector 3 are telling us the circuit is almost ready and will be deployed quote-unquote soon. Pity they didn't have it ready for everyone before the DTM races this weekend. We on the other hand are always ready and always here for you. Check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other on the podium.